Alright, on this tutorial we're going to go over how to use air-to-air missiles, how to lock on the targets. So, as always, we're going to be using our little Free for Fire castle here. We have a helicopter, which is going to be the hardest target to hit from air to air because they're smaller and they usually to the ground. So let's go ahead and get into our jet here, turn around towards the target. As always, you want to put your missiles on. And what you want to do is you want to get visual contact because the A-10 does not have a active or passive radar. But we know that, say through communication, the helicopter is there. From here, we're going to hold our locking button. We're going to press it a couple times. Sometimes it will require you to get closer, like I can see that helicopter just off the right there. Down my T with the lock button. It's taking its sweet lock. So it did not lock. We're going to go ahead and try that one time from the other direction. If it doesn't lock, I'll show you another way to lock on. But if you see there on the sensor, that white marking that just faded away, scroll back in the video, you'll see it. That is the sensor pod picking up the fact that it's an aircraft. I'm going to orient the camera to the front. Maybe one of the animation. It is not locking up. See that the white mark right there is showing up. And the T-pod reverted back to that object. So I'm going to go ahead and swing over. T-pod. Oh, and it hit. So sometimes it does take you a second to orient. That's not an issue. The sensor pod on the A10 is a little bit different than other models. As you see, the sensor pod actually locked on to that target. So let's say in your first pass like we had where it wasn't locking on, you could just go for a fart pass, salute into your camera, lock onto the target with your control T, and go through that way. That is another way to do it. But let's say you're stuck and you're doing combat maneuvers in the cockpit. Sometimes it can take that second to recognize, hey, there's a target here, and actually lock on like it did. So that concludes this tutorial on air-to-air missiles.